Hello everybody. I was thinking of doing something new and doing a live scrapbooking. So we will see if it works or not. Ready to scrap? I have here 4 photos, some paper that coordinates with the photos, and my stencil. I'm going to work with a Galaxy stencil. And what I do first is, let me think. I'm going to play, let me put my page outside, play with my photos to see where I can place it. I decided to scrap these photos. I have them a while. It's from my little lookie. I know it's almost for the same photos, but I like them so much I couldn't resist to scrap them. So I have one standing and 3 lines. Let me see with the Galaxy if it fits in the oval. Not really complete. No, I think like they are lying like this. I like it. Perhaps this one in the middle. Oh, and my photos, they are a little bit longer than 4x6 because it's taken on my cell phone. And when I develop them, they are a little bit longer. They are 7-inch, so 1 inch long. But I see I can place it here. Here is a good spot, and here is also a good spot. I will make a page with the photos here. Now let me look if we can change it here for a little bit more interest. Yes, I see. So I'm going to take this here, here and here. This one down to, I use my guillotine for it. Put it aside. Let me see, I will put it in the middle, in this line. Now I'm eyeballing it. It's in the middle of my stencil. I'm eyeballing it here. I can see, and it looks okay. So my first photo is traced. I will cut it right away. For cutting, I usually use this scissor. It's one with, that's very for cutting my photos. And every time I cut a photo, I wipe my, the first one is good, like so. Now we can see for the other ones. I think I will do this one here. but I think I want to keep my line straight, so I'm going to like so. That's better. So I'm going to cut here, and here my line is not complete, but I have here on the top and on the bottom a line, so I can just cut it right away. And the curvy lines I do with my scissors. It's weekend and I'm at home, and I was thinking the weather is not that good today. And I was thinking, let me do scrapping, and why not go and scrapping so you can also enjoy it. Let me see here. I think it will be a rather very simple page, but that's okay. Now I'm thinking making my photos a little bit going out of the stencil, so it's like here. I will trace lines so I know where to put photos, like so. That makes it easier with line. So, and I will cut it here. Perhaps I will cut it here, it's better. So dark, it doesn't give any interest to the photo. I will cut that off. And I think I will leave it like that. And this one here, cut a piece of. I really don't know how my end result will look like. It's really live. I just search for the photos, for some photos, and I search for some papers, but I grab a stencil, but so a little bit scary for the moment. I think this one will be good to cut, but mostly the time when I start scrapping, I do it like this. I just grab some photos, I grab a stencil, and I start playing with it, and I will see where it ends. So now again, I am aligning it against this line. So this has to go. And then again, we will see how much we have to cut off. Like so. Okay. Perhaps this line will be Or I can make, there's something I can do. Yes. I will need some movement here. Now I'm thinking I'm going to make it difficult on myself. But that's me always looking for the best result for my photos, not for the easiness for myself. Yes, I think I like this. Yeah, I go for that. So this has also to be cut here in the corner. Try to get my photo straight. Let me trace a guideline. Just to make sure. I'm just first time live and I make it myself so difficult for the stencil. Instead of just following the lines, now I have to make them my own. Smart of me, but I will do. I'm going to take my photo down to be sure it doesn't. I'm not sure. Yes. And I will do it with the other one also, so I'm sure they are perfectly placed. Oh, damn. Okay, now I know next time I will be better prepared to do this, so you don't have to look at me struggling. And it's just ordinary tape I used because it's these are photos I let them develop online, and they are a little bit of a plastic layer, so I can use at the back of my photo, just so sure you don't rip your photos. So here we are. Yeah, I think I like this one. So I will glue them down on my page, and then we can see how we will fill up the little gaps. I decided to use a dark page. I think it will go with a pink with a little doggy. It will be okay like that. So let me grab my clips and put my stencil on the page. Now I have to see here, it has to be like this. Use mechanical pencil to trace here. Then I need this line also. I'm not sure everything is going well with live because my internet connection is not always stable. I hope it will keep up during the live, but I'm not sure. So if not, my excuse for it. Like I said, this is a test. So we can see if we can do it in future also or not. Okay. Rotating the stencil a lot. I will first put this one down. I have traced my curvy line and then I can rotate my stencil again. It's hard to see because it's a dark page, so the stencil marks are harder to see. So I have to let me see, it's okay like this. Yes, I guessed it right. So not bad for guessing. And like I always says, scrapbooking is not where you end. So now put this in place. I guess you are gonna be confused with the turning with the stencil because I just make it so complicated. No, I don't know. Was this on the... But this was on the top. And then this will be matching this curvy line. Yeah. Like so. Okay. Let me... So I have to align it with this line. That will be better. And this photo was for the top. And this was for the bottom. Okay. And then this we are going to make it also straight. The same as the photos. This will be also a straight line. Let me see. Here I have this. So that will be easy. But with making here a curvy line, I will make it a little bit more complicated again to make this a piece of paper, but I will work around it. Do all the little parts. Let me see. Of course, I need glitter paper. You know me. I'm a big fan of glitter paper. But I'm debating, will I use this color or this color? Use this one. It's also a little bit brighter. And I will put here, 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 here some glitter. Yes, I will start with that. That will be the most easiest part. You know what I will do? I will cut here a straight part for the pieces, so I can lay it here like so. Now with the glitter paper, it's always a little bit tricky to draw on the front, but on the reverse side, I'm going to take my piece of glitter paper down, because that will be needed. I use some repositional tape for that. Where is my scissor? Okay, my scissor is gone. Here it is. I don't know if you are the same like me, but when I'm scrapping, it's always a mess in my room. I started with a blank table, and before I know, all the table is full of equipment, and I doesn't seem to find anything. I said I keep these straight, just these curvy parts here. I hope I can see it. Yes, I can see it. I'm lucky. I can see where my traces are. I forgot my curvy line here. Silly me. But that's okay, that's okay. We can fix it. I'm the queen of the fixers. I'm always doing such things when I already know how I can fix things. All the time I have to do it. That will be better. I hope you enjoy watching the live. I don't know if there are many viewers. I'm too busy with scrapping, so I really don't know. Here is the first piece, And here is the second piece. You see, I got it right with the angle here. I could fix it. Voila. And then here I will also do the exact lines of the stencil. That will make it easier. And that was what I should have done from the beginning. Just stay with the stencil, not make it complicated. Not the best idea with a pencil tracing it on top of the glitter because it's so hard. But sometimes I'm too lazy to switch it. And then I often say I am just a lazy scrapper. Don't make it too complicated, don't make it too difficult. Just keep it simple. And now I don't know where I was. It was the other way around, like so. Also, the last days it was so hot here, and the heat is still in my attic. But today the sun is not shining. This part goes here, and this part goes here. And because I already traced my pencil marks, it's easy to put it on my page. I know on camera it's difficult to see, but I see my pencil marks. Now for the next part, let me see. I had this piece of pattern paper because there's a little bit pink in it and it goes well with the dog. So I think it's a nice thing to place it also on the page. And I think here, 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 and here. So here I was playing with a curve that wasn't right away on the stencil. So again, I will cut here a straight. I will tape with repositional tape on my page, and then I can flip and turn my stencil. Easiest thing to do. So now I decide how big it has to be, and for that I think like so. I just cover here. I just go see if it's so enough for here. That's too small. I have to make it bigger. So I'm sure I have enough width, like so. It's just a stroke of paper. I'm now putting it to make it easier for the curvy part. Paper. Positional tape. If you don't have repositional tape, you always can use repositional tape runner. It's also something you can do now. Here for the top, it's just make it straight. Let me grab my stencil like so, like so. My lines are the corresponding with my photo. I have to be sure. They are. I will set my stencil with the clips. Things. I'm curious, do you have the same problem? The only one that struggles with it. Okay. Now I can put this one again to my stencil. I thought I made my stroke smaller, but better too wide than too small. So that's okay, like so. See, to take it also down. And here just with the photo. And now I'm all the time thinking, why make it so complicated? Just keep it easy next time. But that's the line. I decide I want that line there. I go for it and I put that line where I want it. I don't let the stencil be the boss, but I am the boss of the stencil. Like so. Now for the next part. Here and here and here. This will be easy. And here we put the curvy lines, like so. That's the first piece. I like the most when you're playing with the stencil and you're seeing it coming together with the decoration. That's an enjoyable part, I think, of the whole design, seeing it coming together. something I envision seeing coming together on paper. That's always nice. And it's the first time I speak a lot while scrapping normal. So it's a real how do you say, challenge for me. And then also speaking in English, it's also a challenge because I'm not used to explain what I mean. So sometimes you will thinking, oh, was she saying? I'm sorry, but I never had at school. I didn't have much points for my, but I try to help myself. So now you're rotate it again. Whole triangle, because that will be the easiest. Well, not the whole triangle. I will make it the same as my photo. But I will start with the whole triangle and then cut it at the right size. So start tracing that curvy triangle, and then with my ruler, like the photo. Here it is for the moment 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't know which time it is over there, but here it's in the afternoon. So now we will take another. I'm rotation because my piece is so little that are flowers, so I can rotate it. It's no big deal. Sometimes you have to. I really don't care about it. Can you imagine? I have to keep it also in mind for the direction of the pattern paper. No, I'm not going to do that. Like I said, lazy scrapper. Perhaps I have to change my name. I have to name myself the lazy scrapper. I'm always looking for ways to make it easier, because my brain makes it all so complicated, and then I have to realize it, and then I try to make it the easiest way I can. Let me see. Okay, now we have to fill this gap, and let me think how we can do that. I'm thinking, would it be too much if I take this paper also? Line, not straight, but a curvy line. Okay, I have here a straight corner, so let me tape it so it doesn't move. But tape it straight, not crooked. Rotate. If I rotate it, I will do it like this. Like so. And then I was thinking, we're going to take the little point there also. So everything is filled up. Normally when I do a page and I don't know what I had in mind, it's about for a page with not too much decoration. It's more or less an hour I work on it. Curious if I'm going to make it or not. Now for this part, I want to have a straight line. What I usually will do is cutting my pattern paper to have a straight line. For tracing and align it, it's make it easier because now I have a straight corner. So I put here repositional tape. I can tape it down. And I use that trick with the repositional tape whenever I'm making my own lines here. If I have a line here on the stencil, I don't have to put it on my page. I can align it with the lines, but now I don't have. So that's why I'm taping it down to my page. You also see me not erasing the lines, well, but it's a dark page, so it doesn't really show the lines. But I can also do it afterwards like that. But when I do that, I just have to take care I don't crook my corners. Like so. I think it's beginning to look nice. And now I think I will keep it straightforward. I will do here a line, here a line, put some gemstone, and I think I will be done. Let me see. I will use some pink. I don't know. Marker. Because if I have a pink marker, I can use it. I think I have a pink paint marker. Normally, I think it's a good color. Now the difficult part. How are we going to do that? I think I will use a part here of the let me see. I will trace it by hand. I'm gonna be brave. I will trace it by hand like that. Yes. Like I said, I'm going to be brave. I will trace it by hand. Ooh, and it worked. Of course. And otherwise, I have to camouflage it. So here we go. And then, of course, some gemstones here. And I think we can come. I think I will use the pink ones. For my gemstones, I use my knife, X-Acto knife. That's a way I do it if there are gemstones. And what I do is just point of my knife, and it makes it easy to place them where I want them. You see, like so. And I think I will put some extras. That's my finishing touch. Some little gemstones in the corners. Instant glitter. It gives a little bit sparkle on the page. I know a lot of people want to, but yeah, what can I say about the photos? You see it, it's my doggy relaxing. So perhaps I can put here relax, but I'm not going to do that. I will call it finished. So I hope you liked the live. Bye bye, till next time.